You are listening to Not Your Average Podcast in the 716 with your host T and Mike on the Built in Buffalo Podcast Network.
Allen slinging it towards the end zone. It's caught. Beasley for the touchdown.
I just wasn't being me. You know, I was trying to show that I understood the defense and I knew what I was supposed to do. And then I know the second game, Diggs just grabbed me before the game. He was like, bro, like, we brought you here to be you. Like, don't be out there thinking, like, play a game. Like, you got the defense, like, you know it. He was like, Micah and Poye, they doing a good job telling you what it is. He was like, now, like, be you. You know what I mean? So I just kind of just keep taking that approach and just being me. And
just being him. The DNA.
Yes. It's in the DNA, man. Listen. Hello, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that Carolina sun ain't blocking my beauty. But it's so good to see you, T.
What's up, Mike?
Everybody had a great holiday, man. It's so good to see it's so good to be in front of everybody. Y'all seeing us, but we can't see you. You know how it works. But
you know I know.
Build the Buffalo Network. What up, y'all? It feel like it's been a while. I don't know why.
I know, right? I came on today
time.
And it was like, dang, it feel like I haven't seen or been on the pod for a minute, but it's good to see you.
That means we missed this. We missed
this.
We missed the time. And man, Buffalo is feeling good right now. Buffalo fans feeling real good.
Oh,
Bills
man.
Mafia, we are currently standing up. Ain't sat down since the last game. So without further ado, if you ain't know where you was, I mean, wow, clearly right here. But I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm Mike. That's T. Anywhere we at, we in the place to be. Shot 143, and this is Not Your Average Podcast in the 716. You heard the name.
You
Go
heard
Bills.
it. Go Bills. What is up? Man, it feels good to be back in that winning column again.
Yes,
tell you what.
It does.
What a freaking game.
Yeah,
that
what a
game
game.
was something that us fans needed. I think the Bills needed it as well.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, the Bills put 32 on that defense. Now, okay, here's the thing. The Bills put 32 up on a good defense, and all of a sudden now I'm hearing the defense is not that great. Okay, either the defense is legit
or not.
Or it's not when the
It's
Bills
right.
play you. Please, y'all. Make me understand this.
You can't, they can't, because it's either you do or you don't.
Right.
So what we gonna do is do. And
Right.
you keep saying whatever you gonna do, because we watched the game. I saw the game. I saw the energy. And let me stop right there, T. Let's start from the beginning of the game, T. Let's start from the top.
So right out the gate, we hit Gibson with a shabam. But hey, here's the thing, Mike. Reggie Gillen set the tone, right? But you remember, Gibson was the one who ran the ball back and won the game against us when we played the Jets in the home opener. And their home opener.
Is him, yeah.
So we owed him. The Bills owed him.
I mean,
out the gate.
The noise echoed
he
was ringing the church bell in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I stood up. I mean, like, what a way to start a game.
Yeah.
From, our energy being low the last couple games and things like that. It really wasn't the same. But the energy was just so different. And it showed soon as the clock started.
But even that,
different.
Prior to that, like even before the game started, prior to the Bills going into this game, you seen Joe Brady, his pressers. You just felt different. You've seen him out there running routes with him, right?
Where do you see that at? The
You
OC?
don't. You don't.
The OC? I get the coach, but the OC? You know what I'm saying? I already knew. As soon as I seen that, I said the energy will be different in the building. Promise you. And it was, and it showed.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I don't know, just things were clicking. And let's start off with the head of the dragon, Josh Allen. Yeah. For me, what I saw in our fella is a huge difference. And the funny thing is, my wife saw it literally before I did. I wasn't really paying attention too much, but I seen the clean neck under the helmet. Mm-hmm. And I said, okay. And I seen the beard a little low, and she was like, he got a haircut. Mm-hmm. And I said, uh-oh, because you know how I am as a barber. Mm-hmm. That's the first thing I look at, you know. And if you look shabby, you're going to perform shabby. It's a thing. Whether you like it or not, it's a real thing. So with him getting a haircut, with everything's changing, he went back to Big Dog Josh and showed it.
Yeah. Yeah, Kim. What's up, Kim? Thank you.
Bills.
We had a great holiday. Hope you did too.
Yes,
yeah, so when I seen that Josh looked different, I said, all right, this reminds me of the Josh of the era of the Kansas City Chiefs type of a vibe.
That's Hurdle Josh.
Even though that season didn't end great, but still, that vocal Josh when
Shakir and when he ran all the way down there, like I was like, Alan, Shakir, you gonna give him a concussion? You know? Relax. I get you doing. Your energy is lovely, but that shit
excited, but you're banging his head.
I was like, and you didn't see Shakir's face after that. He was like, I was like, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You shook him loose. He still got to play. Chill out. And that's that. And I love that part of Allen. Get in the game. Get the players in the game. I even seen him on the sideline walking up and down, just getting everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's the leader we know. You know
I think I'm effing back.
I think he is. I think you're back. I think you're back. Listen, as soon as I seen the clean neck under the helmet, I said, my boy is back.
Yeah. He looked good. When you look good, you play good. And that's
you play good, you win good.
Yeah. And that's the bottom line. And it's just so easy as that. Right? It's so easy because prior to that, Josh looked defeated. Josh looked like he was just lost. Like, I don't want to play this game no more. It's not fun.
T, anytime you have to go like this to put your helmet on, you sidetracked. You should never have to do that. You should never have to do that. And then the last quarterback that we saw that had to do this that was considered great is Aaron Rodgers. And those couple years where he had the long hair, he played horrific. So whatever.
I'm with how you look is how you play. How you look is how you feel.
And you see Aaron Rodgers got a fresh cut. He's trying to come back from the Achilles today. So don't quote me. You know,
if Aaron knew anything, Aaron would not come back behind that line. Did you see Zach Wilson running around? He got 5 sacks. Can we give, I was going to do this a little later, but I just wanted to give a golf clap to Brandon Beane for picking up Rousseau Douglas and freaking Leonard Floyd. Like, I love it.
The best decisions ever, you know?
9.5 sacks.
Come on.
Floyd has 9.5 sacks.
Him.
I couldn't even imagine him not being on the team because he's taking, Von Miller is not there yet. He's not there yet.
He's building. He's getting back to, and then this is giving him an opportunity to get back.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And what a chess move to pick up. When I seen they picked up Floyd, I was like, what a chess move. Von's not going to be 100%, so you need a dog in front of him so that it can really give him relief and really give him an opportunity to come back. So when they both are in the room going crazy. Him, Epinesa, Russo. I mean, come on. It's going crazy right now.
I love it. I mean, I don't know what this team would be if he wasn't on the team.
Right.
Again, 9.5 sacks right now. Leading the team with 9.5 sacks. I love it.
What a great guy.
For sure. Well, let's talk about some of this game. So the thing that I liked about this game is the fact that they used motion, and they used it not to just use it. They used it for a purpose. They used it to set up plays. And even though there was not a new playbook, we know you can't do a new playbook in season, but you can take concepts out of that playbook and maybe shorten the concepts, the route concepts, all of that. And I just think the way they use motion and the way that the pre-snap motion happened, it says 15 of Josh's attempts against the Jets, he completed underneath motion. I'm sorry, pre-motion, right? 15 times he did it, and 15 times he complete passes. So you can't tell me, that
we talked about that.
Under center is not important for Josh.
We talked about not knowing where you're if you're a running quarterback, you're the scariest under center because I have no idea what the play is, where you going, and who moving, and then you got people moving on top of you being under the center, and you got a running back behind you. I don't know what's going on. I'm nervous. So then when you get the defense to over communicate, some things get lost, and it shows in the game. It was great. I loved it. I love how Brady came in there and maneuvered things in the correct way. You know what I'm saying? You got to play aggressive.
Josh had some design runs, quarterback runs, which I loved, and he slid. Yeah. He slid on one of them. So I like the fact that you used a weapon, because when you had Ken Dorsey here, he didn't want to use that weapon. I don't know if it was more Ken designed or if it was Sean McDermott or Brandon Beane, but the fact that they used that element helped Josh, I think, and helped this team for sure.
You have to, because literally
he's a weapon.
He's one of the biggest weapons.
Yeah.
Because when you see that big man trucking towards you, you have to think about A, I'm not trying to get embarrassed. B, I'm not trying to get a penalty.
Yeah.
And C, I'm not trying to get burned. Yeah. So you got to scheme, and you really got to coordinate how you tackle this man, because you can get penalized quick, and he's a big dude. So if you play soft, he's gonna run you over.
Sure. For sure. Another thing I liked about this is they use the middle of the field.
Yes. Beautiful.
It wasn't just on the perimeters. It was in the middle of the field. That Dalton Kincaid was used so beautiful in this offense against the Jets, right? Shakir, that pass to Shakir, where it could have been arm arrogance or whatever the case may be, but it wasn't. Those are the passes.
Josh is back.
Right. But those are the passes that we've missed, because Josh would hesitate because he's like, I don't know.
That fraction of a second cost you, but you seen how he played with confidence.
Yes.
And people, when you think of Josh, a lot of his throws only he can make.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're used to seeing. And
Come on now. When I look at that. Did you see that angle of that ball?
I was like, oh, what made you think that was going to go through there? Even the one to Kincaid down the middle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was on a rope.
Yeah.
That was on a rope. I said, there was no other way.
Yeah.
But then he gets it in there so just you know
right.
What I'm saying? It's just
and you got it. And I know the chances of most people don't like to use the middle of the field because interceptions is more likely in the middle of the field.
Right.
But if you got a handsy guy like Kincaid to catch it, use the middle of the field. I get why they don't do it, but if you got a guy that will catch it, use that as to your advantage.
Case in point, Kansas City Chiefs with Kelsey.
Yeah.
They do the same thing. If you got a guy with hands, you can play the middle all day.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's what they do. We see it game after game. They play the middle so well. They tear it up because they got everybody going everywhere.
Right.
And then nobody's looking at Kelsey. Kelsey's like, hey, Speak again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I just thought that this game was so different, and not so much. I mean, they did use different. They used Ty Johnson, touchdown. Just threw the ball out there. Didn't think he was going to run for a touchdown. He did.
Ty Johnson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Ty Johnson.
Surprise.
Was balling.
Yeah.
I said, "What's up, Ty?"
Ty was released with the Jets, and we picked him up. So. Yeah.
He took no time to show them that
and
they made the wrong
fast.
decision. Yeah, fast dude, strong.
Yeah, I like the way they sprinkled in the run game. I love the fact that they use Cook. I just thought it was a well-rounded type of a game that the Bills needed. Right. They had the energy. They had a new OC in here. Brady seems like, and I might just take back what I said about Brady being maybe not being what Josh needs. I think Brady might be something that Josh needs. Now, I don't know if it fits the whole season, right? So he's rehearsing, right? He has an assessment. They're assessing if Brady is the guy. But as of game 1, Joe Brady was the guy for Josh.
You're hired. You know what I'm saying? You're hot because you know what? If you come in like that and play and make up a scheme and bring all the energy up in a week. Yeah. In a week.
I don't know.
Tells me everything.
I don't know if you heard Diggs' presser, but it was they asked him about Ken Dorsey, and it seemed like there was no love lost there.
Because like, Ken Dorsey, hey man. Great guy, right? Probably pretty cool, whatever. That has nothing to do with what we got going on.
Right.
You played 2 reserve. You didn't turn up when you needed to turn up. You didn't utilize your biggest weapon, and you kept my man on an island.
Yeah.
That's not him. That's not him.
You trapped him. Like, you just put him in handcuffs, basically.
Right, yeah. You told him, play like this dude, not like you.
Right. Yeah, basically.
Not doing that.
You're right. You're right about that.
We're not doing that.
But before we get on to the Eagles, we got to do our You Got It, guys. So here we go. You got it. Anything at all. You got it. Baby. You got it. Anything at all. You got it.
You gotta bring that down,
baby. So you go first because I know you got a good one.
So, I calculated it, thought about it, put things in order, and we got to give it to our guy, our OC, Brady.
Yes. Brady.
What a great job, sir. Kudos to you. If that's a first interview, dude, you got the job. If you could come in like that, if you keep showing up like that, if you keep the team involved with the play calling and with your thought process as an OC and everybody believes in your scheme, sir.
I mean, way to rally the troops, right?
Rally the troops, huh? Come on now.
Yeah.
It felt like 300.
It did. It just felt like the team, and I know we're on week 11, but it just felt like week 1.
Right.
Because it was just.
Week 2.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, week 2, not week 1.
Week 2.
Yeah, week 1. I mean, I know we playing against the Jets, but yeah, maybe it felt like week 2.
Right.
And that sucks too, Mike, because I'm like, damn, did we wait too long to fire him?
Yes, we did.
Man.
But, with that position, with that responsibility, you kind of gotta, let it fester. But people was like, on ESPN, they was like, oh, the greats would never fire an OC in the middle of the season.
I was one of them.
The greats would do, and I was like, it's a rash move, but I feel
you
like
had to after that. You had to after that Denver game.
That was insane. There was no way Denver could have came in the crib.
Yeah, right.
You let them come up in the crib and beat us? Sir, bye. We ain't lost a home game in a while. See you.
Yeah. It was something that needed to be done.
Yep.
Regardless of what, something needed to change. If the ball boy was going to be fired, you were going to know that he is no longer here.
Get him out of here.
Right. Something had to be changed. If we were no longer wearing blue pants anymore,
right.
Something needed to be changed.
Right.
Something needed to happen.
And this makes me further believe in McDermott and his outlook on what we got going on.
Yeah, because a lot of people were saying, did he lose the locker room?
Right.
You know?
And then it was him instead of the OC.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Quick. They was like, it ain't me.
Right. Because I told you last week, I said, if they change the OC and they still come out and play like shit, they're going to start looking at these players and start looking at the coaches. It has nothing to do with the OC. It's about you guys.
Right.
Now you have to look in the mirror and say, okay, what does it take for us to turn this around?
Yeah, because we got the talent. We're
not
short of talent.
We're not
short of talent at all.
The talent is there.
The talent's there.
I think you were better this year than last year.
Right. The talent is way better this year.
That O-line is better than last year.
Oh, yeah. O-line way better than last year. So there should be no reason that we're struggling through games. And I felt like, I mean, we watched the games, right?
Yeah.
It was the scheme. We saw it. The scheme was ugly.
It was nasty.
It was nasty.
You got two wide receivers in one spot.
Right. Not enough activity from Josh and too much of just one
running routes like
It felt like everybody was just going straight the whole time. It
was just everybody going long. Just go. Go routes. Go. Right? And nobody in the middle of the field, like I said. But my you got it is Reggie Gilliam. Again, I thought he just set the tone from out the gate. He hit that guy so freaking hard, so classic, that it reminded me, and I told you this off mic, it reminded me of Matt Milano's hit on Mike White. Took his soul out of him, and he fumbled the ball. We recovered it. I mean, we only got 3 points out of it, but any points off a turnover is a positive. So
you shook them up.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't even ready.
They're not playing.
Hey, listen here. We didn't mean to win the first one.
I mean, granted, I mean, our man went down, and you know we gave you the opportunity to win. You messed that up. That wasn't us.
But that's is the sole truth.
Oh, and just like when we played New England. Oh, we about to pounce on your tail too. Because we should have never won that. You should have never won that game.
You should have never won that game. And when we circle the block, that's your ass, and you know it.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like we talked about this before, Pod. The energy in us is different. Like I feel different. I feel I'm always optimistic or whatever, but this feels different.
It does.
It feels different. It really
does. And speaking of feeling different, and we're gonna move into some storylines going into this Eagles game. The Bills are not. We'll be honest. The Bills are not good at stopping the run. Right? They can at times. They can definitely do it at times.
Right. There's little. We're good at stopping the run, but it's always a peek through, and it's always at the wrong times.
Yeah, I mean, they get an explosive run. The Eagles are going to get an explosive run. Every good team against our team have an explosive run on us.
Yeah, because it's like it seems like when they do the middle of the field, it's just wide open.
Yeah,
so you're like, how did y'all not account for this? You know what I'm saying? So, I was just oof.
What I love though is that this Bills team is going to be able to. Josh is going to be able to throw the ball. Their linebackers are not good. Josh is going to be able to throw the ball in the middle of the field like he did against the Jets. The key thing for Josh is just to be patient, because that defense, defensive line is good.
They're good. They're sneaky. So you got to be careful. You got to make the right decisions. You got to make the right decisions. You got to take what the defense gives you, and you got to bleed it, right? You got to bleed it. You got to keep that defense on the field as long as you can. Mm-hmm. Keep Hurts cold.
Well, Hurts is hurt. Hurts has a knee injury, so he's not mobile. He's not that mobile.
Right. He wasn't really moving as much, so you can get a count into that. So he was really back on an island for real. Yeah. And in the times that he did run, they were real reserved.
Yeah.
Real reserved. Like he slid 5 yards before, dude.
His knee. I mean, he's not. Hey, what's up, Julian? His knee definitely is bothering him, but he will run. But he won't run like last year.
Right.
He's not going to scramble. He ain't going to do all that because he's hobbled by the knee. But if you're out there,
we the wrong team to play when you.
Yeah. But if he's out there, I'm sorry, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it.
You gonna get this work. You ain't never felt it. Y'all ain't played. They ain't played a defense like this. Yeah.
Also, too, the Eagles. This team is real physical. They're real physical. This Bills team is gonna have to be ready to get in the dirt with them, because they're gonna play 60 minutes of this game. They're gonna play all
of 60.
All.
There's no minutes that you should slack.
There is no
unless we up 50.
Right. Yeah.
Unless we up 50, then you can sit back. But other than that, dig your feet in the sand and really just get it in. Yeah. It's gonna be a tough game.
It's gonna be,
but it's one that we can win.
No, it's gonna be an all-day game. Like you are not gonna have no downs off. Like no plays off. Yeah. You're gonna have to be in there. I'm happy that so just came out that Jackson is ruled out, Rapp is ruled out, but Benford is back. Who else did I say? What did I say was back? Who was back? I just texted on my thing. Give me a minute. Give me a second, guys. So concussion protocol. Rapp is out. Oh, Johnson, he's in. He cleared protocol.
Yeah.
Terrell Johnson is playing, which is a big, huge help for the Bills.
Because he's a key player. You know that. He's a key player. He's a disruptor. He's just all the above. And I feel like, John, if you could agree with me, I feel like this is Vaughn's game.
I like that.
I feel like this is Vaughn's game. I feel like this is his welcome back to the NFL game. Every game I see him getting better and better. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Good question.
I just feel like, and Julian, to answer your question, I feel like it's going to be split. Last game, the Eagles, Kansas City was running all over them boys. Kansas City was utilizing that run game crazy. So when I seen that, I was gonna text you too. I'm like, we gotta run this thing, and you know who I need to see activated. I need to see my man Fournette.
I don't know if he's gonna be activated because I'll be quite honest with you. Ty Johnson is good to me, but I get what you're saying, and also too, I think they will, like you said, I think they'll do both. Right. Again, their linebackers aren't that great. I mean, they're okay. They're okay, but I think their safety. He had a good game against the Chiefs. Kevin Byard, he had a good game. One of his best games against the safety, and we're gonna talk about that as well. But I don't know. I think if they do what Kansas City did, right? Kansas City. What happened with Kansas City? Them boys dropped them balls, man. Period.
Listen, they had that game. It looked like one of the games that we played that we beat ourselves type stuff. Like they was giving it away.
Yeah.
They was giving. They definitely should have beat the Eagles.
Yeah.
Definitely should have beat the Eagles. So It's one of those games. One of those games, and we cannot have one of those games. Not
Yeah,
giving it away. You're going to have to take this in blood. You understand me?
And like we said, a win is a win. We said it off mic. Regardless of the win, is a win is a win. Like and share, like John
share,
always says.
My man.
And Julian, I don't know. I haven't heard anything when it came to.
Excuse me.
Did anything happen? Let me check.
Thank you. I think he's back. He was limited today, I think.
Okay.
Today? I think he was limited.
All right. Let me see if there's any Yeah, you good.
Thank you, baby.
Any I don't know if there is a active, not an active, my bad, injury report yet. I don't see one. Oh yeah, as I speak, here is one right now. Injury report when it comes to Micah Hyde was limited. He's full. Micah Hyde's full. So to your question, Julian, Micah Hyde is okay. He is a go. That is good too, because I thought they were going to have to activate, and they might still activate DeMar because of
they should.
Rap being down. So they might just activate him because Rap is down. And that's probably just a precaution thing because of what happened with him. Right. Love to see that. But let's get back to some storylines, continue the storylines with this game. Where am I? Oh, wrong mice. Jesus. So Dion and Spencer Brown need to be on one because they're freaking pass rushers.
Right.
Is legit.
Mm-hmm.
Their pass rushers are legit.
Yep.
I forgot who they had. Sweat and Carter.
Yeah.
So, and not even that. They have Davis as a tackle, Jordan Davis as a tackle. So the trenches is going to be something that the Bills are going to have to.
We got to play dirty.
We got to play dirty.
Which,
they got to get in the dirt. They got to get in the dirt. You know,
it ain't gonna be no cakewalk.
It's not.
It's gonna be a grind. It's gonna be one of those.
The trenches, baby.
Like, thank goodness.
Trenches. Trenches. What do you say here?
Facts.
Sean didn't say anything about how. Yeah, he's practiced today. He's practicing.
Yeah, he's practicing
today.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
So also, too, last week AJ Brown wasn't targeted, and some say that when he has an off week, he'll have a big outing the next week. I don't give a damn.
No, because what we do is, what we do as an organization, we shut down your number one prospect every time. Whoever is that guy for you, he gets nothing when you come across us. Yeah. We do it with Tyreek Hill. We do it with any big receivers that we got. We shut them down. You know what I'm saying? We shut them down. So I don't see it being any different. We just got to make sure that this dude does not get the ball because. AJ Brown is a headache. He's a beast. He's a menace. He's a beast. He could pretty much do whatever he wants.
He could wreck your freaking game plan.
What? Wreck it. You understand me? So, I can't wait to see. I'm so excited about
it's not just
I'm so excited about. I want to see. I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
I mean, not just AJ Brown. Shoot, they got Devontae Smith. They got freaking
He's
Swift back there, the running back. Swift. Yeah, I mean, our O-line is going to be tested. And you know what?
D-line is going to be tested.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so we're going to get into some keys to victory and see what it is the Bills need to do in order to get that big dub.
DJ Khaled. I got them keys. I got them keys. I got them keys. I got them keys. I know the judge, I'ma shoot him some chips. I got them keys. I got them keys.
So I wanted to play this before we got into the keys to victory, because if you don't know these boys is ready to play this game, I don't know where you've been. I don't know what you thought.
I don't know what you're thinking. Oh, it did.
Them boys is playing the Rocky song at practice.
Ready.
Okay, I love it. If y'all don't think that these boys is ready to play this game and is not motivated to show the world,
what did y'all say?
I'm back. That's what you said.
It's F-Bomb Friday. You can let that loose.
Oh, it's F-Bomb Friday. I am fucking back. That's what he said.
Song out of it. Come on.
He
F-Bomb
said, I'm
Friday.
back.
I'm so excited for him. I'm so excited for the story. Like I said, the energy's crazy. I don't like to look so far ahead, but I feel like it's going to be a shock for everyone to see what we got to offer from now on.
Okay, I like it. So some keys to victory. And I know you guys got some keys up here. We'll read them in a second. I said the middle of the field against the Jets was open. Joe Brady dialed it up so beautifully, and I believe that this game will be the same.
Yep.
I think if they use the middle of the field, Dalton Kincaid, Diggs in the slot, if need be, whatever we need to do to use the middle of the field, use Dalton Kincaid.
Right.
I think he has shown up that he can be a weapon for Josh. So
he's so comfortable.
Yes.
You notice that? He's so comfortable. It's like he's been here before.
Mm-hmm.
I love that about him. I do.
Okay.
I really do.
You got some? And I know yours.
I've got some keys. No turnovers.
Yeah.
No turnovers. Keep the turnovers to a 0. You understand me? And play smart football. You know? And welcome the challenge, right? Mm-hmm. Welcome the challenge and understand that what is needed to succeed is already here, right? So just take what we have and put it on display. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I feel the energy. They feel the energy. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Keep the ball rolling.
All good points, Julian. I love all those points as well. Thomas had one, continuing to mix it up, and the offense get sacks and get them off the field on third down. I like that as well.
Yes.
And don't turn the ball over.
Tons of 3-and-outs for the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
3-and-outs, scramble them. You know, because shoot, like you said, they lost that. In my mind, they were supposed to lose that Kansas City game, and Kansas City had them on the ropes.
They did.
Kansas City had them.
Kansas City didn't make any points in the second half. No points in the second half. That's what messed them up.
You talking about the Eagles?
No, the Kansas City.
Yeah,
they didn't have any points in the second half.
They did nothing.
Yeah.
You know?
So let's not be like that.
Oh no, listen. I just can't wait. I'm so excited. And then the funny thing is, my best friend's a Philly fan, so.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's gonna be something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So I said to contain Swift, the running back. I don't know if you can stop him, but contain him. Breece Hall only had. Let me see what he had.
Oh, he had change. He had change.
Yeah. Oh, still on. Breece Hall.
You might have a like a dope run or two, but you're at low numbers as far as running back. You know what I'm saying?
Freaking A. I know I put it on. He only had 32 yards.
That's great. And he's the bomb.com.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Breece Hall had 23 yards on 10 carries. So
keep it going.
Yeah.
Keep the ball rolling, defense stand tall, man. And it's like the offense looked like a better supporting cast for the defense that game.
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
Because we know our defense is the leading role, no matter what. So the supporting cast goes to the offense.
Because the defense has been, like you said, the leading cast so far, and we just need the offense just to do a little, and they've never done it.
Just when the defense does what they do, follow up. Right.
But then the offense was like, you know what? I got y'all this game. Y'all been holding us down. We've been letting you down. So now it's our turn to pick it up, and we got you. And I like that. And speaking
of, go unnoticed.
Right. And speaking of the offense, we need a big game from our wide receivers. I'm looking at a big game from Dalton Kincaid. We need a big game. If it's not Diggs, and I do believe Diggs will get his this game. I do believe that.
Diggs is owed a 100+ game.
He is. He's definitely owed.
Yeah.
And I'm not down on Davis, but I get Joe Brady said that he played a big role in the blocking game, right?
He did.
But if you're gonna get that money, I'm not, but they're not gonna pay you 15 to 20 million for blocking.
For block. No, sorry.
So we need you.
Act like you want a job. Act like you want to stay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what is his name will get a target. I forgot his name, number 13. You talking about Shakir?
No, Davis.
Oh God, you trying to play him?
Yeah.
Davis is going to get. He's going to play a good game today against the Eagles. I feel like he's going to be the sleeper. Yeah. 6 sacks.
I like it. I don't know if
Floyd will hit double figures.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Floyd will hit double figures.
He only needs 1 sack. He needs a half a sack. He's at 10. He has 9.5 right now.
I see him with 3.
Yeah. I'll say this. It's going to be run one in the trenches. It's going to be one. I don't know how many sacks we'll get against Hurts. Hurts is an Allen.
He's a crafty little fellow.
He's a big wide receiver. And when I say Allen, I'm saying physical.
Crafty. Right. Like he's a strong,
mobile
quarterback like Allen. That's what we're talking about.
That is it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it.
So he can get out of those sacks. So if we get 2 or 3, I'm good. But that O-line, that O-line might be one of the best or the best in football. Yeah. Yes, for sure. I got one more. I think we need Cook to have a big game as well. I don't care whoever it is back there, who's running that ball back there. If it's Cook, if it's Murray, if it's Ty Johnson, whoever, if it's Josh Allen, whoever.
Right. Just play. Play. Just play.
Yeah.
Like,
and
get it in, please.
My last thing I think play action will be key for the Bills to win. So
keep the motion in the ocean.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I think that's it for us. But I wanted to say, are you watching the game? Because it's coming on 15 minutes.
You know I am.
Did you watch? No, you watched some of them Thanksgiving games.
Yeah.
Yo, they were all trash. I'm sorry.
The one I fell asleep on the Green Bay and
okay,
until the end.
That was an okay.
That was a good game. Yeah. Out of the 3, that was
the
one.
That
was the one. It was good. Super happy for Love.
Oh, me too. I am
super happy for him.
Yeah.
I like him. I've always liked him. So
I do too.
It was super.
I just thought he had a bad rap, but he's showing that he can play.
Look who he was sitting under.
I know.
Come on now, and he didn't make it no better. It was like following Bush in the White House. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just terrible. We got to clean up.
What I didn't like is that they didn't have no AFC teams playing on Thanksgiving. I didn't like that.
Right.
You had all NFC people playing. I didn't like it, but
because it's always. I feel like it's always us. It's always the AFC games, and then Detroit. Detroit always plays.
Oh, it's their day. It's Detroit's day.
That's their day, and then they lost on their day.
They look like a hot mess out there. Mess.
But you know what I don't respect?
What's that?
They didn't have no turkey ready for Love.
What?
They did not have any turkey for Love. I thought that was super disrespectful.
No way.
Yeah,
are you serious? I didn't even notice it.
Oh, wow. That hurt my heart because it was like you could tell he wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because even Josh.
Thanksgiving games.
Josh,
Josh
was supposed to
every time. Yeah, he was supposed to.
I didn't know that.
And
You know
they
what? I
didn't
didn't even
have
notice
no
that, Mike.
turkey ready for this man. And I was like, nah, that ain't cool. That ain't cool right there.
That ain't
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Y'all gotta make that right.
Y'all had the whole. You couldn't get that man a turkey sandwich.
Y'all gotta make that right. That's messed up. No, they upset. They upset the team, the home team, and you didn't have a turkey for the.
You could have. You could
that's
have got
nasty.
a 10-piece.
A turkey sandwich, whatever.
Something.
That's right.
You could have got him a 10-piece hot buffalo or something. God,
buffalo wings, something. Yes, Thomas. I so too. I hope the Jets upset.
Yes. So yes.
And help.
Hey, Thomas.
We're Jets fans today.
Yeah, absolutely. Because Miami need to go down and get off their high horse, but the Jets will have a night. They will have a tough time with Miami right now. So I'm looking. I'm looking, and then Cook is up there.
Yeah, Cook is cooking. Look, Cook is all right.
Cook is cooking.
Yeah,
and then he had a really good game against his brother, right? His brother barely got touches. Hey,
I love that.
Came to Buffalo, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
On that note, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna watch some football, drink some beer, eat some leftovers. Thank you guys for always coming in, and I have to thank you again, guys. You are helping us out on the freaking YouTube channel. I love it. We love it. If you haven't gone over there and subscribed to the channel, please do that. It's Not Your Average Podcast in the 716. We are on Instagram, all of the social media places. It's Not Your Average Podcast in the 716. Type it in. We're there.
It pops up.
Yep.
It does. I tried it, so don't lie. Yes. Listen. Go Bills, huh?
Bills.
That's how we end this. Go Bills, baby. Listen, so team. Yep. Another great one in the books.
Another
great one in the books. I hope everybody's recovering off the holidays.
Yes.
The bloating will stop in about a day or two, so don't worry about that. Drink plenty of water. And when you got to poop, walk away from the crowd. That's all. Respect people around you. That's all I'm saying. John.
I love it.
John,
Thank
appreciate
you, John.
as always. Like and share, please. And as always, man, if you didn't know where you was, that's wild because
it's right there.
It's literally right here. But listen, as always, I'm Mike. That's T. We always in the place to be. Anywhere we at. Shot 143. And this has been Not Your Average Podcast in the 716. You heard the name.
You heard it.
Bills.
Go Bills, y'all. Peace out. Let's go, man. Let's go.
This has been Not Your Average Podcast in the 716 with T and Mike, only on the Built-in Buffalo Podcast Network.
Here we go. Hey, everything on three. Number 3. 1 on 1. 1 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Not Your Average Podcast.
That gets me going, man.
Do me a favor. Say a prayer in typical one. Go Bills.